Morning, March 26th, 2020. These days of rationing, if you will, by hoarding or whatever you want to call it, this time we're in of isolationism for most people, including myself, although it doesn't seem to bother me because I'm still seeing folks I know and I don't know. I have work to do, so I'm not sure how everybody's reacting. I'm sure if your life's working solely in the world, that it's drastic and extreme, and to be without pay and money. And the only thing I'm going to say about that is the politicians on both sides here need to get it together and to help get people money. I mean, even with the money, they're not going to be able to buy anything because the stores are still empty. 10 days, 2 weeks after they've declared this. I don't think the stores may ever recover from this because every time the stuff comes in, people keep buying it. No rationality here, no logic, no idea of sharing about the other person or what they might need. Excuse me. So it goes on. On a lighter note, I want to talk about some good things. I got a crystal here, a piece of quartz crystal. It's a big piece. I got this in Arkansas. When I lived in Missouri, I knew some people in Arkansas, and I was able to, down on Lake of the Ozarks, and I was able to go down there and dig crystals on my own. This would have been, God, in the early 90s after this was before I went to Florida and lived in Florida down in Naples for a while, but it's amazing. A piece of quartz. It brings you back to earth. It's 1 billion years old. This piece of quartz is at least 1 billion years old, at least. And that's the way it is. And, it's kind of weird the way I said it here. I didn't intend it, but you can look behind it. This Himalayan sea salt, also very good. Many of you have it. To get the full effect of Himalayan sea salt, you want to get your hands wet. Under the sink or whatever, just get your hands wet and wipe them off just so they're damp, and then touch the salt, and the salt comes off on your hands, and you can put it anywhere you want. Yeah, and if you think that's sexual, well, you should meet some of the women I know. Nonetheless, the reality is the things that show us our life is small compared to the rest of the world. This quartz, this sea salt, the idea that quartz crystal is 1 billion years old, and science tells us the earth is 420, right, 1,000 million years old to 42,000 million years old. They're not sure if they're not off a zero. So, this piece of quartz only being 1 billion years old is hard to imagine if you can do the math, and I'll just leave it at that. But that's how it is in science. They give you all this data, and you figure it out one way or another. These things are old, ancient compared to us. Our life is short and finite. Times like this remind us the life of solitude can be positive if you use it right. I mean, the sun's shining. It's going to be in the high 60s and 70s through the weekend now. So we're doing good, and it's about time. And the idea of being alone is good. Nietzsche used to say, Friedrich Nietzsche, the existentialist I always talk about. No, I'm not a follower of Nietzsche, but I love his work. I respect what he says, especially about dogmatic and fundamentalist Christianity without logic. It's good to pray, but you got to do the work yourself. You can't pray for the life squad to pick you up when you're having a heart attack. You got to dial 911. I think St. Augustine said that in 200 AD, just before the phone was invented. So what does it all mean? Some people lose sight. I was at Walmart yesterday. This is my formal report from my little video out front. The people in the masks versus the people without them. I don't know what to say. Half the crowd looks like they're sticking people up, and the other half looks like they're being robbed, and the store is empty. Somebody robbed it. So as we go forward, it's time to get the word out. Somebody better leave some freaking paper towels, toilet paper. How about some carrots? I finally found bananas. It's pretty rough. No carrots, no bananas at one point. It's ridiculous. Nothing here and everything. The price is jacked up now. So the gouging has begun. It's bad enough, you know, you can't get any freaking toilet paper. They want to gouge you. Talk about getting it without getting kissed. You know what it's like. The reality is in America, we're tough. We'll make it. We're tough like crystal, quartz, you know, like diamond quartz, I guess. Maybe even harder it is. But there's nothing harder headed than an American. So, you know how that is. So, to all my brothers and sisters, think young, because you are compared to quartz crystal or Himalayan sea salt. And don't forget to learn as you get older and keep doing it so you don't lose sight of who you are from where you came. Hope y'all have a good day. Peace out. Take care.